Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Chelsea. Today I will be guiding you through a 20-minute slow flow practice. We'll be following somewhat of a traditional sequence to help open up the body and create some space and strength. We'll find a seated position to start off with. You can come to kneeling or cross-legged, closing down the eyes, softening the jaw, finding length through the spine. And as always, we'll take a couple moments to slow down before we begin practice. So calling your energy and your attention into your body. Exhaling all the air out of the lungs, empty release. Take a full inhalation, feel the belly and the rib cage expand, hold full. Exhale, sigh the air out the mouth, empty release. 2 more times just like that. Inhale fully and deeply. Exhale completely, sigh the air out, out, out. 1 more time just like that. Inhale here, hold the breath at capacity. Exhale to empty. Really nice. Continue to breathe in and out of the nose with the lips sealed. If Ujjayi breath is in your practice, you can bring a slight constriction to the back of the throat. It sounds as if you're fogging up a mirror with the lips sealed. Try to maintain an element of ease if you're choosing to move with this breath throughout practice. If that's too much for you, just continue cycling the breath in and out of the nose with the lips sealed. Bringing your hands to your heart center in prayer. We take a moment to set an intention for our practice, and today our intention is to be in this moment, to be with our breath, to stay here. It's a short practice, so really committing to returning to the experience that you're having in each moment. Gently bowing your forehead to your fingertips to seal that in. Blinking open the eyes, and with as little fuss as possible, finding a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale for cow, lower the belly, lift the heart, tilting tailbone skyward. Exhale, cat pose, tuck the tailbone, hollow out the belly, hollow out the armpits, chin to chest. Twice more, inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Really nice. Final time, inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Lovely, neutral tabletop we meet. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up high. Downward facing dog. Take a couple moments in down dog to arrive. Really push down into the hands. Index fingers are parallel, driving your sacrum up and back on the diagonal, trying to lengthen through the hamstrings, spiraling the biceps forward and the triceps down. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees, gaze forward, top of the mat. We'll step 1 foot at a time, meeting in a halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. High mountain, arms rise all the way up, inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Staying for the in-breath, ground down through the feet. Staying for the out-breath. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Find a halfway lift as you find a nice flat back and a tall spine. Plant the palms, exhale, we step back to high plank. Pause and hold in your high plank, curling the pubic bone forward, sliding the armpits or the muscles beneath the armpits, the lats, down toward the hip bones. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, lower halfway or all the way down. Cobra or upward facing dog, pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Top of the mat. Step, hop, or jump. We'll find a halfway lift as we breathe in. And a forward fold as we breathe out. High mountain, arms rise all the way up, breathe in. Samastitihi, exhale, breathe out. Ground into the feet, full breath in, full breath out. High mountain, arms rise up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, breathe out. Find a halfway lift as the inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. Pause and hold in your plank pose, breathe in. Lower your knees if you need, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Top of the mat, step, hop, or jump. Find a halfway lift, we breathe in. And a forward fold, we breathe out. High mountain, sweep the arms to sky. Samastitihi, exhale. Ground into the feet. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Last round of sun salutation A. Inhale, high mountain, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to high plank. Pause and hold in your high plank. Lower your knees if you need, chaturanga on or off the knees. Up dog or cobra pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog, we meet hips up high. Full inhale. Full exhale. Two more like that. Full inhale. Full exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bend the knees, gaze forward, top of the mat. Step, hop, or jump. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in. A forward fold as you breathe out. High mountain, arms rise all the way up. Inhale. Samastitihi, exhale. Ground into the feet. Find a full breath in and a full breath out. Lovely. Bending the knees, sweeping the arms along the ears. Utkatasana, chair pose. Draw the lower belly in. Slight tuck to the tailbone. Sitting back into an imaginary chair. Imagine squeezing a block or a ball between the inner thighs. We'll stay for one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold is the breath out. Find a halfway lift. We breathe in. Exhale, plant the palm, step back to high plank. You can move through a chaturanga or simply glide your hips up to downward facing dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Turn the left toes to face the top left corner of the mat. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one, we rise. Keep your hips square. Ground into the outer blade of that back foot. Engage the left glute. Arms along the ears, bend into the front knee. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. And gently bring your hands down to the mat. Spin your back heel up. Downward facing dog, hips up high. Turn the right toes to face the top right corner of the mat. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one, we rise. Plugging that left hip crease back. Strong through the legs, engaging that right glute, lifting the arms. Full inhale, full exhale. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. 1 more breath in, 1 more breath out. And gently bring your hands down to the mat. Spin your back heel up, downward facing dog, hips up high. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, top of the mat, step, hop or jump. Find a halfway lift as you breathe in. A forward fold as you breathe out. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit back into your imaginary chair. Hold your belly tight, sinking a little deeper, breathe in. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center, grounding into the feet. Stay for the in-breath. Stay for the out-breath. Really nice. Spreading wide into all 5 toes of the right leg. Hug the left knee into the chest. Interlace the hands around the knee or the shin. Pause. Keep your left hand on your left knee, right hand to right hip, and open that left leg out to the side of the room. Really nice. Slide that left hand down the ankle. Place the sole of the left foot into the right inner thigh for tree pose. If you need support, the ball of the foot can meet the earth. Hands to heart center. Find a steady gaze. You can lift the arms up towards the sky if you like. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. If you would like to take the shape a little further, you can bring your 2 peace fingers between your big and second toe. Extend your leg out to the side of the room. Counterbalance with the opposite arm. Really nice. We'll hold for 1 more breath in. And we'll meet back in tree pose. Hugging the knee in towards the chest. Bring it back through center. Breathe in. And exhale, we'll take it over to the other side, grounding into the left sole of the foot, spreading wide into all 5 toes, hugging that right knee into the chest. Keep the right hand on the right knee, left hand to left hip. Open that right knee out to the side of the room, sliding the hand down the ankle, placing the sole of the foot to the inner thigh, hands to heart center. 3 breaths in tree pose, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. The up level or the variation is to bring the 2 peace fingers between the big and second toe of the right foot. Extend the leg, finding your balance. Opposite arm extends to support you. We meet in tree pose. Hugging the knee into the chest, bring the leg back through center. And we meet with the feet grounded into the mat. Really nice. We'll take a big step out to the side of the mat so we face the long edge of the mat. Interlace the hands at the base of the spine. Puff the chest as you breathe in. Exhale, fold in between the legs. Draw the knuckles overhead. 3 breaths here. Keep tipping the weight into the balls of the feet, grounding into the outer blades of the feet, lifting the inner seams or the arches. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release the hands. You can place the hands onto the hips, find a halfway lift. Little bend to the knees, drive your hips forward. Return to standing. We come back to the top of the mat. Inhale, high mountain, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift is the inhale. Plant the palms, step back to high plank. It's your final vinyasa or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog pulls the chest through. Downward facing dog takes the hips up high. Full inhalation here. Exhale, part the lips, sigh the breath out. Bend the knees, gaze forward to a seated position, step, hop, or jump, and then gently make your way down onto your back. One round of bridge pose, setting up your feet about a hand's distance away from the glutes. Spread wide through the fingers, tuck the tailbone, lifting up vertebra by vertebra into bridge pose. You can interlace the hands underneath you if you would like a little more. Rise up onto the triceps and the shoulders and then drive your sternum back towards your chin. If you're staying in the same variation as me, focus on keep curling the pubic bone up to the sky, keeping the shoulder blades broad, the collarbones broad, and the hamstrings and the inner thighs drawing in toward one another. Full breath in. And on the exhale, we'll curl down one vertebra at a time. Take your feet to the width of the mat. Let the knees knock in, constructive rest pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let the feet return back to hip width apart. Straighten your left leg, hug your right knee into your chest, breathe in. Supine twist as we breathe out. Let that right knee cross over to the left. Extend your right arm beside you, grounding that left shoulder. Full inhale. Full exhale. And gently draw yourself back through center, changing out the legs. This time it's left knee that hugs in, right leg extends. Cross the left leg over towards the right. Extend your left arm beside you, keeping that left shoulder grounded. Breathing in fully and deeply. Breathing out completely. Really nice. Coming back through center, hugging left knee to chest. Bring right knee to meet left. Hug yourself into a tiny little ball. Breathe in. Exhale, full shavasana. Extend your limbs. Toes out, heels in. Palms rest facing up beside you. You can lift your head, tuck your chin into your chest, elongate your neck. Exhale all the air out of the lungs, release. Find a full breath in. And a full breath out. With each exhale, allow the body to fall heavier and heavier into the mat. Shavasana is said to be the most important part of the practice. So I will leave you here in this shape. I encourage you to stay for at least another 10 cycles of breath, an inhale and exhale being one full cycle. Thank you so much for joining me in this space. As always, I can't wait to meet you here again soon. Gratitude from me to you.